All right, guys, let's play a fun game of what do you think Redcat is going to address with this latest update or recall, whatever you want to call it. Uh, to make a long story short, Redcat stopped sale on the Machete 4S and 6S, and they gave you two options. They could buy the truck back, give you a full refund, which is awesome. Or option two, you keep the truck, they give you the updated parts that they feel are the problem, and a $50 gift card. So I took option two, but I figured before the parts come, I want to see what you guys think they're going to address and why. But I'm going to give you just two things I think they should address that I'm seeing issues with. Like I said, after I've been running it, these are the things that are present on my rig. So yours might be different, but this is what I'm experiencing on mine. So the first thing, I just think they're going to address these control arms. I think they just need to go into all plastic design, and that'll fix the problem 100%. You know, it works on a ton of other trucks where they just ditch that turnbuckle. I mean, if they're considering this thing a basher, there's no need to have this. There's no need to have a rod in there because, you know, they don't give you the ability to adjust anything anyway. So just get rid of it altogether. Or if they are going to do that, I think they should thread it a little bit farther into the meat of this plastic here so that it's got more to absorb an impact. But that's something they're going to address. I do want to see how they address it. Like I said, all plastic, that would solve the problem. But we'll have to wait and see what they do there. So the second thing I think they should address, and I hope they are addressing, is this drive shaft setup. I don't know why they went with this drive shaft setup in the first place, because not only are you... The problem is this can be strong, but this is stronger, and I'm sure somebody can tell me the technical reason why, but you know, Traxxas uses this setup here. You know, this is off of my XRT. This is off an X-Max. You know, it fits both. But this, you know, outer tube with the splines on the inside seems to be a lot stronger than just this spline tube. And I think it's because you've got a good strong, you know, tube. And here you kind of take away from that strength by digging into whatever metal that is, and basically, you know, the center of this is probably pretty thin because of these grooves ground into it, you know, whereas this, you know, you could make this even thicker than this yet, you know what I mean? You could make the walls of this pretty thick, and that would give it a little bit more structure. But I mean, look at how thin that is, and that can handle 8S power without a problem. I've never heard of anybody stripping out a drive shaft on their XRT or X-Max. I've heard of them bending them, but that's a matter of the chassis flexing and not, you know, a fault of the drive shaft. So if they just send out a drive shaft like this, where it's just got a little bit of play in there when you put it on, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt to swap things out, like, you know, taking the center diff out. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. But I think, you know, I would rather have a little bit of difficulty if it's going to give me added strength and, you know, sense of security, knowing that this part isn't going to fail. But those are the two issues that I think they're going to address. And I'm interested to see how or if those are the issues that they do address. Again, like I said, guys, you drop a comment below. What other issues are you seeing with the truck? What other things do you think they should address? If you did purchase one, you know, what has your experience been with it so far? I love to hear those things, you know, and like I said, as soon as the parts come in, as soon as we know what we're getting, I'll keep you guys up to date, and, you know, we'll go through with the repair process on whatever parts they give me. But that's going to do it for this one. It's just a quick, short little video here. It's kind of my 2 cents. Like I said, love to hear from you guys. Love that more of you have subscribed and are watching these videos, so I'm going to keep putting them out. The repair is so far holding well, and if I'm able to, I might be getting some older suspension parts off of a new truck. I guess I'm getting new parts off of a truck because they're getting recalled. Why not? So I might be getting a hold of one of these. I believe the hobby shop is getting one in, and I'm possibly going to be able to just harvest the control arms off of that for now. So then that way I have spares until the fix comes in. So crossing my fingers, hoping that I'm able to do that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Don't know if it's going to be a Redcat video, but we'll see. So stay tuned, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Hit that like button and share the content around. I'll get some videos out for you guys. Anything, like I said, you want to see on this truck, it's not a problem. I can take it apart, show you everything in detail, and, you know, go from there. But we'll catch you later, guys.